Hello, my name is Ian, and this is Finely Chopped Pixels, and today I wanted to give you a quick behind-the-scenes look at the first shot of the recent episode thingy that I did. And so here is the blend file. Everything is completely CG for that first shot, and if we take a look at it, you can see it is very much designed to be only seen from the camera view. If I go into camera view and play it forward here, you can kind of see what it looks like when you start playing it back. And right now it's missing the atmospherics, which I have in a collection. I've just stacked up a whole bunch of planes with rain and fog and things like that going on. And I believe in this file, if I go into rendered view, you can see it rendering in Eevee. And I've just set it up like this so you can see what things are going on a little bit better. We've got some rain textures that are animated. You can see we've also got some smoke textures that are animated. And it just doesn't look quite as good in Eevee as it did in Cycles, but it takes a lot less time to render. So you can see I've created a whole bunch of these kind of weird looking attic roofs. And in the foreground, at least, you can see a whole bunch of pipes, assets I've grabbed from Ian Hubert's Patreon and just thrown everywhere. And that includes these structures of concrete as well. And you can see for these guys, I've affected the materials just to be kind of glossy, just so everything looks all puddly. And I did that with the roofs as well, using the image texture for the roughness and just putting a curves through that and just dipping it down, because the darker the texture, the more roughness it will be when it's plugged into the roughness slot, that is. And so it just kind of looks slippery and wet. It was quite a task doing that for all of the materials in this scene. But that's what I did. And then in the background, you can see I've just got some layers of clouds from an image texture. And when you throw it all together in camera view, it looks like this. And it even kind of plays back a little bit, which is cool. One of my favorite things of this scene, which you really can't see in the final render, is this guy all the way over here. Once again, kind of nabbed from some stuff that Ian Hubert was working on. I mashed together some robotic arms onto this photo scan and threw it onto a skeleton that had some motion capture data. And when we play it forward, it looks like this. You can see there's a lot of issues with this, and that is why he's so far in the background. Hello. So that is pretty much the main overview of this scene. Once again, very much made to look good from camera view only. Beyond that, the shot doesn't really hold up very much. Now with this weird series thing that I'm doing, I've really been enjoying kind of throwing in some visual effects every once in a while, but I've also really been enjoying the kind of narrative storytelling aspect of it. Just really getting my hands dirty with the camera and the sets. This full CG shot was a really fun way to recontextualize that set and kind of make it look like it's in this crazy, wild dystopian place. Okay, so if you found this interesting and you're interested in learning more about visual effects, I've created a completely free video that goes over 5 different techniques to help integrate your CG creations into actual footage. And you can find a link to this video in the description. So if that sounds interesting to you, go ahead and give it a click. But hey, I'd say we're done here. So I hope you have an excellent day, and cheers.